What is going on, guys? Brad here from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in the Spurs vs. Kings game going down on Sunday, December 1st, 2024. Here at Pick Dawgz, we drop the most free pick videos out of anyone. So click that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps us out a lot. If you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, the picks that I'm betting myself personally, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description of this video. You will find all my plays there. All right, man. Hope everyone's doing well. We got the Spurs headed into Sacramento. And let me tell you what, man, this Spurs team has really impressed me this season. They were definitely not a great team last season. I think Wemby having a year under his belt is massive, and then getting Chris Paul was also huge for this team. And they're just playing as a nice cohesive unit. 10-9 record, 10-9 ATS as well, averaging 110.3 points per game, giving up 110 points per game. And looking at the Spurs' last few games here, man, They were on a 4-game winning streak, beating teams like the Warriors. They beat the Thunder in that span as well. And then they are coming off a loss against the Lakers on November 27th. It was an 18-point loss. They were 2-point dogs in that one. So kind of a tough loss there for the Spurs. But like I said, man, if you look at their previous games before that Lakers game, they were on a nice little streak. And we've seen these teams win in the underdog spot all season long. So like I said, been impressed with the Spurs. And now they go into Sacramento and play this Kings team that is still trying to find their groove, man. They got DeMar DeRozan this year, but it really just hasn't been pretty. Kind of been a disappointing start for the Kings so far. 9-11 records, 7-12-1 ATS, averaging 113.7 points per game, giving up 113.3 points per game. And, man, they're coming off a concerning loss against the Portland Trail Blazers. They were 7.5-point favorites in that game, lost that one by 9. I mean, I just don't really understand this Kings team. The game before that, they did beat the Minnesota Timberwolves, and then before that, they went on a 4-game losing streak. So it's just been really up and down for the Kings. I'm just not in the spot where I could trust this team. We saw these teams play earlier this season, and in that game, the Spurs were 2.5-point dogs, and they ended up winning that game 116-96. It really wasn't even close. It just seemed like this Kings team just didn't match up well with the Spurs. And in this spot, man, it's hard not to take the Spurs. It really isn't. Just the way that the Kings have looked. It looks like DeMar DeRozan is questionable as well. He didn't play in that game against Portland. And honestly, I don't care if DeMar DeRozan plays or he doesn't. I'm taking the Spurs in this spot, guys. I just can't trust this Kings team. If they could go on a nice little streak and prove me wrong and cover some spreads, maybe I'll be back on them. But so far this season, the Spurs team has been much more trustworthy. I like how they looked their last game against the Kings. And look, I wouldn't be surprised if they won this one outright again. So I'm going to take the Spurs here. I appreciate you guys watching this. Click that subscribe button, drop a like, drop in the comments who you're taking in this one. And if you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, the picks that I'm betting myself personally, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description of this video. You will find all my plays there. I'll catch you guys on the next one.